Jersey moves fast. Join the show that keeps you one step ahead. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It is 8:17. We're back on Jersey Central on WCTC, 732-545-9282 or 888-545-9282. Traffic and weather update coming up in about 7 minutes, and we'll do our Need to Know Things coming up later on in this 8 o'clock hour of the show this morning. I have got an inspiring story and an inspiring guest for you who is standing by on the Miller Lite Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline. She's a mom who wanted to, for her two sons, to experience pizza night. One of my favorite nights, of course, just like many busy families do. Now, the challenge for my guest is that her sons live with celiac disease, and it makes them unable to enjoy many of the ingredients in pizza. Can you imagine? That's when this mom, she's a former TV anchor, a very busy executive. She developed a pizza product that is now one of the nation's fastest growing and top selling pizzas here. Let's welcome in my guest who was with me here, Gail Becker, and the product we're talking about is CAULIPOWER. Gail, is that correct?
That's correct, Bert. Thank you for having me.
Good morning to you. I am fascinated. Share the story, if you would, of CAULIPOWER.
Sure. So I'm a mom of two boys with celiac, and they were diagnosed at such a young age that there was actually no gluten-free food in the store. If they needed a birthday cake, I'd have to make it, including the frosting. And what I began to notice over the years was how much junk the industry was putting in gluten-free food: more fat, sugar, salt, and calories, and less nutrients. So I got frustrated by what I saw, and I did something about it. And I left my job in corporate America and decided to start CAULIPOWER.
Awesome. Good for you. Now, I guess there were different vegetables, I guess, that you could choose when it come to doing this, but cauliflower seemed like the one that made the most sense?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't invent cauliflower crust pizza. The online community did, because the industry wasn't giving them what they wanted. All I did was listen. Mm-hmm. I actually tried to make it. When I looked, there were 569,000 recipes online. I picked one. I made it. It was okay. The boys asked for it again. About 2 weeks later, they said, "You want to try that again?" I said, "There is no way." Why? Because it took 90 minutes after I got home from a full day of work to make a pizza crust.
Right.
I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll find it for you." And I looked everywhere. I looked in stores. I looked online. I couldn't find it. And to be honest with you, I was looking to do something a little bit more meaningful in my life. So it was an interesting convergence of events, and so I left my job and started CAULIPOWER.
Now, you were able to get these kids to buy in to know that they were eating cauliflower, because that's not easy to get a kid to eat a vegetable like that.
You know, it's a great question, and there are some products that believe, sort of in sneaking in vegetables, but that's not us. I really was hoping to make an impact, and what good is sort of hiding vegetables to kids if they don't understand what they're eating? I mean, we believe in the magic of vegetables so much we put it in our name. So, there are. You should see some of the letters I get from folks who not only, surprise their kids with it, but their husbands too, and parents and everything else. But it's just a great tasting pizza. We don't certainly market it as a gluten-free pizza. That's why I started it. But we market it as a great tasting pizza that's better for you and happens to be gluten-free.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Talk about how this works, and you have a program where you're working with the schools and whatnot. It's a program called the One Son program. How does that work?
Yeah, well, right now we have, on all of our pizzas, we currently give a percentage of sales to One Son, which is a program that helps build teaching gardens in underserved schools across the country. What we're announcing today is the Nominate Your School initiative for parents and kids K through 12. To nominate a public school to win, you can win a teaching garden, a pizza party, and scholarship money. For every entry that CAULIPOWER receives, we'll donate an additional $1 to One Son, and the entrant for winning school gets 1 year of CAULIPOWER pizza and a $1,000 scholarship for their kid.
Very nice. How does someone get involved in that?
Follow us at CAULIPOWER on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. On Instagram, you can hashtag CAULIPOWER your school, or you can just go to our website at eatcaulipower.com/grow your school.
Gotcha. Does it stop with pizza, Gail? Are there other products that are also available?
Oh, it never stops.
What else you got?
Ever. So we also have a baking mix, which is available now in stores and online. And you can replace flour cup for cup in any recipe with cauliflower.
Wow, just like that. And do you have to tell the people beforehand, or do you like them to eat it first before you tell them what they had?
I've seen it both ways. Yeah, I mean, I believe in the interest of full disclosure, but some of the letters we get, people are very pleasantly surprised. So
Understood.
it's fantastic.
Great stuff. Gail Becker, founder, CEO of CAULIPOWER. I appreciate the time today. You've made me take an interesting look at cauliflower this morning.
Oh, good. Excellent.
I'm going to give it a second choice now, a second chance, just based upon what you've told me this morning.
Okay, well, Bert, you have to let me know what you think then.
I definitely will. Gail, thank you so much for the time today, and great thinking. Amazing stuff you're doing, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, Gail Becker, my guest, and she is the CEO of CAULIPOWER.